Good morning, guys. It's hump day and you are here for your full body workout. So all you need today is your chair and a kettlebell or kettlebell equivalent, whether it's a bag of books or a bag of water bottles or a dumbbell, whatever it is. As long as you've got a chair and a single-handed weight, you're all good. So I'm just going to mute myself here because I can't stand listening to video. And we're just going to get ourselves set in a couple of seconds. Just let a few more people come online. So when you come online, guys, just give us a shout. Let us know how you're getting on, where you are in the world. Where I am in the world, it's actually sunny today. It's a lovely morning. So perfect day for getting yourself set up right with the right kind of workout. Today's workout's going to be pretty high intensity. We're going to be doing a buy-in at the start of every round. So we're going to be working for 50 seconds of every minute and then resting for 10. And we're going to keep that going for 16 minutes in total if you do the sums right. So at the start of every round, for the first half, we're going to be doing push-ups, 5 push-ups. And then you get into a specific exercise for the remainder of that 50 seconds. And then in the second half of the workout, it'll be burpees with a specific exercise for the remainder of the time. So like I was saying at the start there, just give yourselves a couple of seconds. We're just going to a few more people come online. And again, all you need is your chair and your kettlebell and a little bit of space. 2 meters by 2 meters is perfect. And then we'll get going. Have your water nearby. There's going to be 10-second windows in there where you can grab yourself a quick slug of water. And keeping the rest period to a minimum because we're trying to get as much as possible into this quarter of an hour session. Set yourself up right. Get your day kicked off the right way. And if you're watching this on record, give us a comment below. Let us know how you got on. We love hearing your feedback. Okay, so I'm just going to throw a few tunes on, and then we'll get going into our warm-up. Okay, so we're going to start with some lunges, feet hip width. Just going to lunge forward, stride forward, drop the knee to the floor, squeeze the abs, push yourself back up, and change feet. So keep that gap at all times. Big stride, drop knee, squeeze abs, push back up, and use the whole sole of that foot to push yourself away from the floor. Don't just rely on the ball of the foot or the heel. Use the whole foot. Imagine you're pushing away in wet sand, and when you look at your footprint, you should see an equal indent front and back of a footprint. That's how even your weight is distributed when you're pushing yourself back up. Same applies to a squat, which we're going into now. So feet shoulder width, toes turned out. Stick your butt out like you're shutting a door. Sit your butt down, and then drive yourself back up. Stick butt out, sit butt down, and drive back up. That's it. Take your time, just bringing the body up to temperature. Mobilizing those joints, tendons, ligaments. If you're anything like me and you've done a session yesterday, you're going to feel a little bit stiff. So now is the time to mobilize before we get into this session. Okay, next time you're at the bottom of the squat, I want you to freeze. Push your knees out with your elbows. Hook your fingers under your toes. Keeping your fingers under your toes, raise your hips as high as you can. Stretch out your hamstrings and lower back. And then pull yourself down into that squat. Keep your fingers under your toes. Push your knees out with your elbows. Soles of the feet flat on the floor. And then transition hips high again. And then back down into that squat. So again, we're alternating 3 or 4 seconds at the top, 3 or 4 seconds at the bottom. Take your time. Remember, you're still warming up. There's going to be plenty of time for a high heart rate in a minute or two. But at first, it's important that we mobilize and warm everything up so we don't end up doing ourselves any damage. That's it. Okay, so from there, walk yourself into a plank position. Hands beneath the shoulders, fingers splayed. Whole palm in contact with the floor. Bring that right foot forward. Drop the left knee to the floor. Nice stretch on the hip flexor. And then a big arm rotation to get that T-spine in play. And then the hand down. Change feet. Left foot is now forward. Right knee is on the floor. Big arm rotation. A few clicks and cracks going on the back. That's okay. And then we change. So we're alternating between left and right. Taking your time. Emphasize the full range of that movement. Don't rush through it. That's it. So we got 4 exercises at the first half. They're going to be full body exercises. Clean and jerk, swing, snatch, thruster. And they are preceded every time with 5 hand release push-ups. Okay, back into the high plank position. Walk the hands all the way in. Tip the toes. Walk the hands all the way out. Do a push-up. Whether you're using your knees or not is all right. Just make sure you drop your chest onto the floor between your 2 hands, and then you push the floor away with the whole palm of the hand to push back up. That's the one. Okay, next time you're in the plank position, onto your backs, feet on the floor, knees bent, push your butt up into the sky through the heels, and then back down, tip the floor, and then push the butt up nice and high again. So it's a big inhale as we drop our hips down, and it's a big exhale as we drive our hips up, and you're using the heels of the feet to drive the hips up and down. Let's take one leg off the floor now and keep that same movement going. We don't want to swing that leg that's in the air. It's just up there, out of the way, and that means we're isolating one side more than the other. And change other side. So warm-up is very important, guys. And back to two legs. So we're getting our hip flexors as well at the top. That's the tops of the thighs, as well as the glutes. Okay, so up we come. Have your kettlebell nearby. First exercise we're going into is clean and jerk, where the bell starts on the floor, comes up to the chest, and then punches to the sky. Remember, your hips are a slingshot, your abs are nice and tight. But before we start that, every round we're going to do 5 hand release push-ups. So it's down, hands off, hands on, push back up. Use your knees, don't use your knees, it's entirely up to you. You're scaling the exercise according to your abilities, remember that. All right, so in 10 seconds time, we're going into our hand release push-ups. As quick as you can, 5 seconds, then you're up and into clean and jerk. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 5 hand release push-ups. As soon as you finish your hand release push-ups, you're into clean and jerk on that bell. That's it, nice work. So it's a 50-second round. We all finish at the same time, regardless of what exercise we're on, whether it's the push-ups or whether it's the clean and jerk. 5 push-ups you should get done inside the first 20 to 25 seconds at the most, which gives you another 20 to 25 seconds to work on the clean and jerk. 10 seconds left. Keep that posture, shoulders back, chest out. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest, 10 seconds. Back down onto the floor. 5 hand release push-ups, kettlebell swings. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And into our swings. Remember, with the swings, with any of these kettlebell moves, shoulders back, chest out, head up. Drive the floor away. 30 seconds to go. Next time round, it's going to be 5 push-ups and then kettlebell snatch. Keep the abs tight at the top of that swing. 15 to go. 1 hand, 2 hand, alternating hands. It's up to you. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bell down. 5 hand release push-ups, and then the remainder of the 50 seconds in snatch. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So snatch from the floor, straight up, above the head, back to the floor. And again, you can use 2 hands if necessary, but you're still using the whole sole of the foot, the shoulder blades pinned back, and the abs tight at the top. After this, it's 5 for the buy-in, and then thrusters for the remainder. 12 seconds. 7 seconds. And rest. Okay, we're back into our 5 hand release push-ups, followed by thrusters. Hit the deck. Stay honest on your timings. Let's go. And your thruster is the bell on the chest, 1 hand or 2, full squat into an overhead press. So after this, we're gonna go through those 4 exercises again, one more time. So it's gonna be 5 push-ups, clean and jerk. Then 5 swing, and then 5 and snatch, and then 5 and thruster. 15 seconds to go, then we're moving on. 3. By far the toughest. Rest. Okay, hit the floor. We're back through that again. Clean and jerk after 5 push-ups. Let's go. Remember, technique always trumps tempo. And it's the power in the hips, not the knees. Knees have a finite amount of power. Hips, technically, have an infinite amount because the knee is a joint, whereas the hips are being powered by the muscles. Glutes, hamstrings, quads, hip flexors, abs. 8 seconds. Then it swings after our 5 buy-in. And rest. Woo, hey, there's the heart rate. Down we get. 5 push-ups. Let's go. And then we're into our swings. 25 to go. Then the 5 buy-in lead into the snatch. Keep those abs tight. Keep the lats, as in the shoulder blades, pulled back. Like you're holding a tennis ball between them. Standing to attention at the top of the swing. 5 seconds. And rest. Okay, back to the floor. Second last time. Snatch to follow. 5 seconds away. And let's go. Technique. Whew. And take that extra second at the start of every lift to establish the posture and to visualize the lift before it actually happens. And just like the swing, the clean and jerk, we are driving that floor away aggressively through the whole foot. We're keeping our shoulder blades pinned and our abs tight. 12 seconds. We're into our last set of push-ups. 5 seconds. And bell down. All right, push-ups to finish it, followed by thruster. 3 seconds. Let's go. And into our thruster once you finish the push-ups. So after this round, the hand release push-ups have been replaced by 5 burpees. That's a chest on floor burpee, unless you need to scale it. After that, it's single arm row. That's where the chair comes into play. And the reason we're doing 5 burpees is because the single arm row is a lot more tiring because it's isolating one muscle group. So the burpees will take longer. 5 seconds. And rest. Okay, put your bell by the chair. Chest on floor burpees, 5 of them in 5 seconds. 3. Let's go. Hands down, legs out, chest down, in and up. Once you finish your 5 burpees, single arm row, and we do not sacrifice technique. If it takes you 10 seconds to do the burpees, great. If it takes you 20, Great, as long as you do the burpees correctly. Then it's hand on chair, start the lawnmower. Stay with your right hand for the first round, because we're doing 2 of them. So we'll use the left the next time round. After this, it's back to burpees, and then it's overhead press. 10 seconds remain. Keep the shoulder blades pinned, abs tight. Isolate that lat. Rest. Woo! Overhead press next. But first, the buy-in is 5 burpees. 3. Stay with me. Let's go. Get those 5 done as efficiently and with the best technique possible. I think that's 4. I gotta stop talking when I'm trying to count. And then it's overhead press. Feet together, squeeze the abs, punch the sky. Fold that elbow in nice and tight to the ribs, and repeat. 20 seconds. Woo. 15. 10 seconds. And rest. All right, we're back to our burpees. Then it's double hand bicep curl. 3. Let's go, 5 burpees. Where else would you be on a Wednesday morning? Give us a comment to let us know. Whew. Oh. When you finish your 5 burpees, grab your bell, 2 hands, full extension on the arms, full contraction to curl it to the chest. And we squeeze our abs, because by squeezing our abs, we're stopping our hips from swinging forward. And when our hips swing forward, it generates momentum that the biceps can utilize to swing the bell. We're trying to isolate biceps. 3, 2, 1, bell down. It's Russian twists next, but we got our 5 burpees first. 5 seconds away. Almost home. Let's go. Woo. 1. Definitely having a coffee after this. 4. When you finish your 5th burpee, Russian twist. Use that bell if you can. Lean back. My heels are very lightly on the floor because that stops my legs being a counterbalance. 15. Now we're back to burpees and we're back to the top. And it's going to be single arm row on the left arm. We're going through the last 4 minutes. Rest. Put the bell beside the chair. 3 seconds. We're away from 5 burpees. Let's go. 4 rounds and it's all over. Push yourself. Stay with me. Single arm row after your burpees. 30 seconds. Don't rush it. Focus on the movement. Focus on that lat. Isolation. If you rush it, you're only going to ramp your heart rate. It's already high. Now we capitalize on the muscular aspect. 10 seconds. 3 more rounds after this. It's going to be overhead press, bicep curls, and Russian twist to finish. Rest. Woo! Right, overhead press is up. But first 5 burpees. In 3, 2, 1, burpee. Burpees. I'm now going to use my left for the overhead press. Squeezing my abs. Full range of movement. 25 seconds. Oh. Think about how good you're going to feel after this. Yes, it's tough. That's the whole idea. It's 15 minutes, and we got to squeeze as much as we can in that 15. And rest. Bell down. Second last round. Burpees and bicep curls. 3 seconds. Let's go. 5 burpees. Stay light on your feet. Get that chest all the way down. And then you're into your bicep curls. Remember the job the abs play. Shoulders are back, chest is out. Full extension on the arms. Those elbows are squeezing the rib cage at all times. 20 to go. Think about the job the biceps are doing. Visualize them contracting. Don't let the weight just drop to full extension. Control the weight down. 5 seconds. And rest. Here we go. 5 burpees, Russian twists, and we're done. You've earned this. Come on. Let's go. We got 34 seconds. Russian twist to finish after your burpees. Full range of movement. 25. 20. Think about those abs. We're isolating them, that's why we're doing it. 12 seconds. Rest. Wow. Okay. 5 burpees. That took it out of me, especially after the push-ups. Okay, so if you have just finished, let us know how you got on. If you're looking to do more, cardio is your man. So get out, get a run, a swim, a cycle, ski, in for at least 20 minutes to 30 minutes. And that will keep this heart rate high for the calorie burn and will massively benefit you. If you're still here, and we're going to get into a cool down now, spread your feet nice and wide, soften your knees, put your weight on your heels, stick your butt out the back and just hang ragdoll to the floor. So we're looking to get nice and wide on the feet. The knees are soft, that means bent slightly. The weight is on your heels and your butt's pushed out the back. We've got a stretch on the groin, but everything we do now is visualize releasing the muscles on the back of the body, working our way up from the heels. So I work from the heel to the knee and everything in between, relax those muscles, soleus, Achilles, all those areas, and the calf in general, hamstrings, that into the glutes, relax, relax, relax. Glutes lead over into the lower back, let that stretch out. It's probably the most exaggerated stretch in this. That in turn leads into the shoulder blades. They open out like a pair of wings, and then they release their grip on the shoulder sockets. And that in turn allows the arms to just hang, ragdoll to the floor. We don't push into the stretch, we exhale and we sink into the stretch passively. A few more seconds, and then we'll get our quad and hip flexors. Okay, so let's turn to the right and drop our left knee to the floor. 2 hands or 2 elbows on that knee. And just tip that knee forward. Relax your shoulder blades. Again, become as heavy as possible as we fall forward. Stretching out that hip flexor. But you'll also get a hamstring and glute on the right side when we stretch out that left. Whew. Hand release push-ups and burpees to buy in. That is designed. In the first round, you're doing a compound movement with the full body. That's the compound movement is your push-ups, and the full body is the kettlebell work. And the second set is a full body movement, that's the burpee, with a isolating or compound movement. That's the overhead press single arm row. Now I know bicep curls change sides. I know bicep curls aren't a compound movement, but it's always good to get that accessory work in, especially when the heart rate's high and we've got the full body taxed already. And then we got a little bit of core, rotational core, to put the cherry on top. That's it. It's just exhaling through the shoulder blades. Relax, relax, relax. Sink into the stretch. Hip flexor stretch up into the quad, up across the belt line into the lower abs. And then out of that stretch, taking a big breath in through the nose, exhaling out the mouth. That's it, guys. That's your hump day session. Well done. If you've completed it and it's on record, just give us a comment below. Let us know how you got on. Give us a quick message and we'll, if you've got a question, and we'll get back to you. In the meantime, have a great day. If it's sunny where you are, go out and enjoy it. Well done.